What's up, my Vina loves? This is Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team News. Normally, I allow the Instagram live to play, and then maybe at the end or in between, I would jump in and, give my commentary. But I do want to add some context to the first part you are about to watch. I don't want you all to be confused. Cynthia Bailey and her husband, Mike Hill, they're in a hot tub, and they're having conversations about their relationship and marriage and things like that. Okay. And one of the questions were, if you were in a hot tub, both of the male and female, and a woman or a man was to approach you, what would you say? Just having fun with, their day and the conversations that they were having. So when I got to the Instagram live, they were in the middle of asking Cynthia Bailey, what would she do in that situation and scenario. So Cynthia started by saying, first of all, I will be alone. So let's listen to what Cynthia had to say.
Well, I would be alone, just out here chilling. Yeah. And I've been told that I seem to be unapproachable.
Nah, you're very approachable. It's the people that are around you that might not make you seem approachable, to be honest with you. I'll just leave it at that. Some people I ain't gonna say nothing.
Please
I
don't.
ain't gonna say nothing.
You don't have to call names. We get the point.
So what?
You don't have to call names. We get the point.
Okay.
Well, I had to jump in real quick because I appreciate that Mike Hill wants to, support his wife, be there for his wife, always be there to make sure that his wife is shown in a positive light and all of that. And I understand, I get it. All right. And making sure that her Cynthia Miss Love and Light, Bailey Hill, shines through every time. And she said that when she's alone, sometimes she's been told that she's not approachable. It could be because she's Cynthia Bailey and people are intimidated. It could be because she's Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and if they see her having a chill and off day, leave that woman alone. She just want to be Cynthia Bailey today and not Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let us leave her alone. Or it could be that when the Cynthia Bailey that they saw across the room, her mood, her attitude, just her aura is not the Cynthia Bailey that they want to be around. That's that. But there goes Mike Hill. It's the people around you that makes you not approachable. And when she's alone, sometimes people say she's not approachable. Why are we blaming other people around her? She's not on all the time. She's not Miss Love and Light all the time. She's not 100% perfection all the time. She's not 100% positive all the time. Hell, at the end of every video, I see the God bless attitude, being positive at all times, see the good in every situation. I do my best to come on here and be positive with my reviews and things like that. But that does not mean that in real life, I do not have my moments. We all have our moments. We can't be on all the time. We are human beings, and it's okay, for that side of us to shine through, because that's what makes us human. And that's what makes us authentic. So for the woman to say sometimes she's been told that she's not approachable, and here you come, it's the people around you that makes you not approachable. Don't let me start calling names. I get it. Sometimes guilty by association. Sometimes depending on the crew and people you hang with, people don't want to be around you. If Cynthia Bailey is Miss Love and Light, I'm sure she's not surrounding herself with toxic people. And I'm sure Mike Hill meant well. All right. But yeah, if your wife feels like she's not approachable sometimes, she's not. Okay. Stop blaming people around her. And I couldn't have said or timed this any better, because the moment I said sometimes we can't be on all the time, we can't be this character that we've created all the time. The moment I said that, this is what happened.
Somebody said I'm starting to look old. I am old, bitch. I mean, I am 54. I think I look pretty damn good for my age.
Did you have to, you called her name?
No.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying.
Well, yeah.
What do you expect me to look like at 54?
If she gonna 19? Come at you, you gonna come out hard. Don't let 50 Cent come out now. Even at 54
I'm
Cent.
just saying that's rude.
That is
good
rude.
and well and good for my age,
No.
girl. Carry on.
But she probably ain't got a profile picture up. Let's look at her profile picture.
Please.
See how old she look.
I could never be bothered.
I guarantee you she's 20 years young and you still look better, baby. So don't even start with me tonight. I'm telling you, you're old. I'm a little more, I'm a curmudgeon now. I'm ornery. I ain't playing out.
What is the DLT rap battles? We're so classy. Thank you. Let's call somebody out. Thank you. Thank you.
You fine. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't even give that person no attention.
Oh, I'm not. Please.
I'm trying to tell you right now, boy. You'll start seeing a different side of me.
I think I look pretty good with no makeup on.
You look great. That ain't even nothing. Look,
54
man,
years
all
old.
them 95, 98% of them compliments, them comments on there are great. Let's focus on them. F that other one over there. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the love and positivity.
You know, somebody said you fine. Sorry. Don't be sorry. I know, bro. Give her compliments, please. I am not insecure. I want you to give my woman compliments. I know who she coming home to. It's all good.
Well, here's the thing. You don't have to see it for me or live for me or even give me a compliment. Just like
somebody looking out. Once again, we're going to focus on all those beautiful comments. Thank you for being positive.
I know, but see, that's how it is, though. You guys have been so sweet. Everyone's like giving all this love. There's that one hater that gotta come on here. You be like, what?
But that's what they know. They know that you're gonna focus on that one comment.
Why do we do that? You do it too.
No, I don't. I actually don't.
Okay, you just not be used to. I block them too. That's my favorite button. You already know that. Best button ever invented. But here's the thing. I don't understand why people follow you if they ain't checking for you. If they don't like you. You know what I mean?
We're talking about it too long.
Okay. All right. Let it go.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, I look young girl without makeup. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I would say that she looked beautiful. It is seconds later, someone calling her old. And she was on Instagram Live. There was no editing. There was no time to have her moment, and then Bravo comes in and clean it up and edit, and we never get to see it. There was no time for her to gather her thoughts and put herself together and put on the Miss Love and Light, face. That's exactly what I was just talking about. She had a real, honest moment in the moment, and she called that person the B word. And when she realized that, oops, I'm on Instagram Live, she laughed it off. That right there is a real moment. We can't be on all the time. And just because you call somebody the B word doesn't mean that you can't still be Miss Love and Light and be a happy person. So Cynthia Bailey tried her best to recover after dropping that B word bomb with the laughter, and then that really bothered her when people called her beautiful and saying she looked beautiful being natural without makeup. That was amazing. But when someone came for her, she spent a long time on that. Yeah, she kept talking about it to the point where her husband, Mike Hill, was like, okay, we are talking about it for too long. In as much as I understand that he was trying to move on into something positive, and he also saw that his wife was bothered, and he did not want his wife to come off as insecure or bothered by a complete stranger like that. So he was trying to protect her, and I understand everything that he was doing. However, if that really hurt her feelings and she wanted to vent and, keep talking about it, let her let it out, but I get it. It's Instagram Live and media training and all of that. But in real life, I hope when there's no camera, okay, and you're not on Instagram Live where you can see the wrong things, that he allows her to vent and be in her moment and let things out, and not like, okay, too long, let it go. Basically shutting her down. That's not cool. Let people get things off the chest. Don't make it feel like, okay, this is going to upset my husband or my wife, or I can't talk about this thing for too long because I don't want to upset my husband. Next thing you know, you are keeping all of these things inside of you, and you start to feel like you're walking on eggshells in your relationship because, oh, I can't have this conversation for too long because it's going to upset. No, even when she said, you do it too. You clap back at people too. He does. I have seen him clap back on Instagram Live all the time. All right. And then he was like, no, I don't. And then she was like, okay, maybe you don't anymore, but you used to. And the both of them came to common ground and compromise. And he was like, okay, yeah, I used to. All right. And I was like, okay, cool. But that was a real moment, and we all know that Cynthia Bailey have those real moments, okay? 50 Cent come out all the time. Even Mike Hill have said it. Don't let the love and light fool you. Like, Cynthia can go there if she have to go there, and that's normal. We all have our moments, but this whole, and I would say this again, just because you have a real moment where you get upset or you lose it, it doesn't mean that you are still not that beautiful and amazing person that you put out there.
Hello, friends. Are you back on RHOA? That is the $1 million question.
That is.
Even if, right now it's not looking too good for Cynthia, but we've been here before, and Cynthia is always a part of the hype. Many times she would not answer that question, and then a cast photo come out and she's on it, okay? I'm not sure if that's going to happen this time, but as you can see, she simply said that's the $1 million question, and she just went right past it and didn't say anything. Anyways, Cynthia ignored questions about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there were other things that happened during this Instagram live that I want to talk about.
What do you use on your skin? I try a lot of different products. Honestly, I'm very big on exfoliation. I try to daily exfoliate, and I do try to get facials twice a month if I can. I get a lot of treatments, I'm not gonna lie. Skin treatments. But I think my biggest secret is daily exfoliation, because that's what keeps your skin, it just removes the dead skin cells, and it just keeps your skin glowy. You know what I mean? So,
how you
moisturization and daily exfoliation.
How do you when you're pregnant, to avoid stretch marks and stuff like that after you had a baby? Do you put stuff on your stomach on a daily basis while you're pregnant?
Yeah. Who asked that? Somebody asked that?
Somebody was saying to ask if you was pregnant. Said somebody said they heard that you was pregnant.
Okay, well, let's just shut that rumor down right now. I am not pregnant.
Well.
Okay.
It ain't like you can't get pregnant.
No. I'm not saying I can't get pregnant. I'm just saying that I'm not pregnant.
It ain't like we ain't not trying.
And at this point, I probably can't, because I would have been pregnant by now. The way, especially after the other night. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I'm not pregnant, but I do get bloated sometimes, like everybody else. And, that's just life. I'm older. I crave salty foods. I love sodas, which I'm cutting back on. Just stuff to make you bloated. So excuse me. Excuse the hell out of me for not having a flat stomach 24/7. It's flat in the morning, and then as the day goes, as I start to eat, because I'm actually not a morning eater. I don't really eat in the morning. I don't really kick in until late.
You barely eat at all.
I do eat at night, in the afternoon.
That's what Tim's
hot
house.
tub.
Candy man.
We're about to get out.
Candy man, let me tell you something, man. Don't bring that hook over here, Mike.
Anyway, love you guys.
They brought the drinks, but they didn't make the drinks.
We have to make our own drinks. I mean, we should be glad they even brought us some drinks. We didn't bring anything.
Service.
Anyway, I love you guys.
Bottle service.
Imagine relaxing, having a great day with your husband in a hot tub, okay? And you say, you know what? Since we're not running around extremely busy with all of our businesses, let's say what's up to our supporters real quick, okay? The people who are the reason why some of our businesses are doing well. You go on there and you get called old, or you're looking old. You get told that you look pregnant. Like, goodness, people, man. But Cynthia Bailey was a good sport about everything. Hey, calling someone the B word in the moment, that is not the end of the word. Everybody will be fine, okay? But like I said, you can be on all the time. And you know what? She was a good sport about everything. And yes, she talked about her bad eating habits and salty food and all of that. But Cynthia Bailey also been very open about, you know, her fibroids issues and going through surgeries to remove some of the tumors because they make her look pregnant and bloated and all of that. She's been very open about her journey. So I am wishing Cynthia Bailey well. You know, in order for you to see the beautiful and amazing comments, you do have to read the negative, okay? In order for them to respond to their supporters, answer questions, and say, oh, thank you, you're so sweet, and all of those things, you have to read the negative comments. And you can make the choice to only read and echo the positive comments and completely ignore the negative comments. They had other moments, but I'm going to end this segment here. And if I do feel like posting a part 2, I will. The same question that was asked to Cynthia in the beginning that I talked about, Mike Hill was asked the same question, but he didn't get to fully answer it and was distracted by another question. So if I feel like the second part is important, I will post it. If I feel like it's not, I won't. But they did have some positive moments and conversations in there, so I might come back with a part 2. But anyways, I'm wishing Cynthia Bailey and her husband Mike Hill absolutely nothing but the best. I'm wishing all of you the best, and take care. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.